What's going on? This is Pedram. I'm coming to you from pedramtv.com. And today in this video, I want to talk about being able to think for yourself, the importance of being able to think for yourself. And in this video, I want to specifically just talk about thinking for yourself because it's so important for whenever it comes to success, whenever it comes to achieving, whenever it comes to happiness, and being able to create the life you want. As a man or as a complete person, you got to be able to think for yourself. You got to stop looking outside of yourself for answers. And this is one of the biggest things that I've learned that managed to help me think better and help me to really be a good thinker and help me get stuff done. So, really and truly, you should always think for yourself. You should never ever think about what other people are going to do. Instead, you should think about yourself. And there was, remember this story about one of the CEOs of Apple, and he came into a job. He just recently, not sure, I don't remember the name who he was, but I heard the story that one of the CEOs of Apple was actually just took the job, and he was told, he always thought to himself that what would the previous CEO would do if it was him. And he kind of, when he thought, okay, I'm the CEO now, I could make whatever decisions I want, taking this company forward. But me thinking, what would I do if I was him, was kind of a wrong question to ask, because when you think, what would I do if I was him, you are really making your job difficult. Instead, what you should be thinking is, what would I do to take the direction of the company to a better place, and what would I do to create a better product, a better services? What would I do to move this company forward, and what would I do to carry on getting happy customers, and what would I do that's going to help people succeed within their whatever that is that they're helping people with. So it's important for you as well to think for yourself. Always think for yourself, because when you think for yourself, you'll be able to get the right answers most of the time. And when it comes to learning and growing, yes, it's great. You should always seek out, you should always learn, you should always grow, you should always be working on yourself and develop yourself as a person. But also, what's important is to be able to think for yourself and depend on your own mind for coming up with decision, and for coming up thinking, and for doing stuff. So I want to talk about the importance of being able to think for yourself and being able to doing stuff done. If you're someone that constantly talking about or saying, what would I do if I was this person, or always getting reference from other people or the books you read, the knowledge you gathered, you are not going to make it work, and you are not going to make stuff happen, and you're not going to become successful. Only and only when you are fully thinking for yourself as a person is when you make magic happen, is when you understand things in a way that's going to help you achieve your goals. So my message is really simple. My message is to completely think for yourself. Think for yourself and only think for yourself. Do not depend on what other people do. Do not depend on the books you read, the things you read. Just let the information be in your brain and think now. Think for yourself and say, what would be the best decision I make today, or what would be the best action I make in this particular situation. And when you don't follow, when you no longer follow other people within your thoughts, and when you can fully think for yourself and be able to tell what's right and what's wrong, and be able to take the right action and have the right thoughts is when things are start going your way, and it's when magic starts to happen, and it's when things starts to work out. Because ultimately, whenever you're trying to do anything or think or come up with a decision, the best way to come up with a decision and make that decision is to be able to think for yourself and not always think about what would I do if I was that person. So fully think for yourself, fully use your own mind to think, to come up with decision, and you cannot go wrong with that. That's truly going to help you achieve all the goals you have and the things you want to do. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you like just more videos just like this, maybe subscribe, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And if you want to sign up to my newsletter where I show you more videos like this, and I'll give you training on business, life strategies on how to make stuff happen, should be a link in the description to click on and join my newsletter and get my regular content coming straight into your email inbox. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Until next time, another video. Take care.